One of the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security, Dr. Enel Musa Paka, say for improve the agriculture sector, the ministry for the first time the open chicken hatchery will produce over 1 million chicken every year. Dr. Enel Musa Paka talked this inside our interview with Radio Democracy, where he made the talk about the work where the ministry don't do inside 2024. He explained more to Adeyemi Jackson inside this interview.
2024 really not been the first full year for Fitalone, where we get a whole season where we prepare for planting, we plant and harvest. So it's been an important year for a lot of the strategies and programs that we'll put in place for roll them out. So we do plenty in them in that regard. I think in the first instance, one of the main areas where we want for quickly, well before the season starts, before the planting starts, for provide financing for the private sector and agribusinesses and within there. So we put up a $10 million credit facility through BSL. We also put up another $7.9 million matching grant facility and a $2 million facility for women and women-owned businesses where they in the rice value chain. To date, that $10 million facility in a BSL, almost 80% don't go with very good businesses we don't receive and do all lending and they for use them. And of course, we will be take this year, last August, 2023, August 9, we will get Yabas crisis. So the first thing will be set again as a program for 2024, now we will address the onion crisis. So we work with PC and Sons and make big investments. So this year we harvest big onions with PC and Sons. We Yabas, the cheap pass, imported Yabas, it available. And people then they use them plenty. We build plenty partnership with them inside this year, yeah? In addition to other sort of the traditional partner that we would work with. We build partnership with OCP. OCP na an organization where they help with fertilizer, where they sort of produce fertilizer and give to country them. The partnership we'll do with them now, after we complete, another big task we'll complete, by the way, now being a national soil survey. We will not be done with it for 40 years in this country. We do soil survey completely. Every area in this country we map them. Partner with OCP for letting help for identify USAI and which nutrients all the various ecologies they need for make sure say they crop them. Where would they advise farmer, they will advise them find one. We also invest a lot in poultry. We decide this year, say, look, we about 55% or so sufficient, and more, even 65% would meet the demand for chicken and eggs in this country. We decide, say, we will move down the far over. The investments we'll do, we open the first big hatchery where they produce about close to 5,000 chicks a day. In a year at full capacity, then we're able to do up to 5 million. We don't also now get for the first time very high quality feed production by Eastern farmers. Then they produce poultry feed, high quality factory will open down later this year. We also, in terms of infrastructure, what we do, we give landing craft to people them that inside and they way water they within they do farming, so that then we will put them tractor them on top for cross water for do them farming work after they don't harvest. So we do plenty more things, but the highlights of a lot of what we do this year have been we develop the plan, we launch them, but then this year have been the year we'll use for raise boku money. And this one that the president in CSF champion them, just for highlight a few.
You don't talk about some of the activities that we the ministry we plan for do. It's called 2024 and the things that we want to achieve. One for ask, how you as minister or your team are not able to achieve some of them things in there?
But look, the one way we're able to achieve some of them and have been, we plan well, we get a good strategy with a guide, not only we, and we partner them. For let the whole country able to do 1.3 million metric tons of paddy, now because they listen to the president in call. So in addition to what you said they do, we send the message to people and for let them also go out and farm. And that have been the key way. So we get a good plan. We got a strong call from the president where people then pick up their respond. Private sector, they respond. The tell will put this credit facility, for example, the first thing, now only 2 people then take the money. This year, they don't take over 80%. And are credible people them. We plan, we follow through, we build critical partnership. I don't mention all the partnership that we build. We build partnership with the Koreans. Right now, we get new variety in the Naslari within they develop $7 million and then give it for 4 years. Now all on inside 2024. We build partnership with the Chinese. Then get variety then within they develop na Jala where they give you about 6 to 7 metric tons per hectare. Where we the variety that will be again and 3 to 4 we they get, right? So then partnership then planning and look, we rely on other people them back. The NGOs them back, they push. We engage them, we tell them what's that they call, and the priority they will identify. So we make people there, everybody understand and get clear direction, and then they move. We waiting government able to do, we support with machine there, we support with seeds, we support with fertilizer, and we tell the people they say that the direction this, that's so we want go, that's so we do, and that make we able to reach some of them non-buyer. Inside the 1 year report we'll produce for feeds alone, because this October we passed, now been 1 year. We don't begin to say rest, the importation not begin reduce. Yeah, bass, importation not begin reduce. Same way with eggs and chicken, right? So then a good sign, because the signal they send, the community, the private sector, they respond, and we they see a commensurate increase in production levels for rest, especially, and in poultry, eggs and chicken, where they see that, and so we draw that direct link. And so the message clear, people then they respond to the policy and the call where the president not make.
What are some of the major challenges the way the ministry encounter along the way for implement the different activities in there?
Well, of course, Boku challenges have been there. A big challenge right now we ongoing now harvesting, because we put so much area under cultivation with tractor. We forget. Well, we not forget. We also go for need harvester there, but we all the people that rest dry at the same time will not get enough harvester them. So I got Boku call saying ourselves in the same video them for say harvester they not they this. So this not be one major challenge we'll get. The tractor them back not be even do, but we try for encourage other private sector people them for let them invest. So we see some private people them buy tractor them. They self they cultivate for farmer then they do for themselves. Yeah, we delay small with the financing. I think the one challenge I mentioned, the 3 sources of financing. The EU money will not be able to pull them for let it help people then. Will be one this year now. We want to get insurance. This 2024 we don't pass, but we'll not be able to pull our money as part of that EU money for start insurance for the first time that this country will not be able to do that. And the money for women them for letting access for the post-harvest part of the value chain. In back will not be able to pull on that because of the way the UN and through UNDP go all that system. They so we'll never pull on it. So look, we get some successes and some challenges, but we learn Boku lessons. So we looking forward now for how they plan better and take their lesson they don't learn for address the challenges for next year.
As we approach the Christmas holiday, what think will be your message to Sierra Leoneans?
First of all, now for tell Sierra Leone them plenty thank you. Especially the farmer them, the private sector them, we go into farming, we listen the president in call. We're not going to do this without you now. Feeds alone, now we all business, not to one man, not to the Ministry of Agriculture. Now all of governments, now all of society. The Christmas message, simple Christmas, now for family, now for salon, now for Lowy, sit down, reflect, enjoy your family. So I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a joyful day, a prosperous 2025 where they come. You will get small thing for eat them, call some party them. You will not get, with the pray let God make you get. And when we get, Lord we give one that we not get. And that's what we all go able to make for enjoy the Christmas in 2025.